almost. I'm willing to bet my life on it. I like Tank in the ring. I see yeah, I don't think he got what it takes to beat Tank.
Now, then we ask you, man, I ain't gonna put you in a predicament, but I gotta ask. You know Devin Haney is undisputed champion 135.
Yeah, he's the king. He's the king right now at 135.
But it's crazy though. A lot of people, I've been listening to a lot of different boxing YouTubes and medias and different stuff. It's like 50-50, even though he is the undisputed, people still see Tank as
I see Tank as the guy that'll win. If we say, all right, if we say Devin's number 1 and Tank is number 2 at 35, and the number 1 and number 2 fight, I like the number 2 winning.
You got Tank all day.
Don't get me wrong, Devin is a great boxer, hella fine boxer. He showed us that in the Cambodia fight. But he also showed us for a living, yes, he can get touched on his chin and can be hurt. And Tank has more crack than living yes. So if you catch him, you're not going to recover.
Now, let me ask you, Jalil, because you've been in the ring with Tank numerous occasions. I heard Coach Calvin talk about the legendary 15 rounds. Being in the ring, what makes him so special, man, in your opinion?
His ability to change any situation with his punching power and his IQ. He got a real high IQ, and some people may disagree with me on that. But his ability to dissect situations and scenarios in the ring in split-second time, that's what makes a difference.
Would you say he's an excellent boxer?
Yes, he's an excellent boxer.
Why do you think people say they don't?
And that's what makes it so crazy. He's so good. And a lot of people, in our terminology, you dick ride. But shit, I call it how I see it. Even if you don't like a guy, you respect him. Like, Gary got the fastest hands in boxing. And me and him had our differences, and we still ain't.
You just gonna tell it like it is.
I tell it how it is. He got the fastest hands in boxing, fastest hands ever, in my opinion. And I say the first time. Tank is really like a real smart fighter in that ring. He got the ability to make those split-second adjustments that can be the difference in the fight.
Man, it's crazy right now, right? Because it's almost like you in the prime position right now, being under Gervonta Tank Davis and the whole Mayweather promotions umbrella, man. What was it like fighting in the Barclays that night for you, and then witnessing Tank fight that night?
It was nice, It wasn't one of those situations where like, all right, they put chairs up and you fight. It was I fought on the stream pot. They only had 2 fights in the stream. That was nice. I got a knockout. That was also nice. A lot of notoriety, of course, was on the Tank card. A lot of people they had that out with me. I got a chance to talk to Steven Jackson after the fight. He really liked what he said. Matt Barnes, he actually talked to Matt Barnes on the phone. Matt Barnes liked what he said. It was nice. J-Rock and Steven Jackson, they commentated the fight along with what's the other guy? I can't think of his name. He's a commentator. I'm sorry if you see this. You not know who you are.
You talking about Matt Barnes?
No, it was another guy that commentated the Showtime joint. He's a commentator.
Damn,
I can't think of his name. But all 3 of them, they spoke real highly of me. J-Rock spoke about the time we were in camp, so that was good.
Okay. Now, you see what's the big thing going on right now with Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford. We heard Earl say that it's definitely happening. In your opinion, do you think it's definitely happening in 2022?
It's not happening until we see, you always see those posts. Showtime, especially if it's a big card, they post 2 months in advance. This fight is happening this date. So until I see like a big media outlet that are actually behind the scenes, they get it done. Like you got the actual Showtime boxing, you got Fight Hype, ES News, those guys that are actually in, like deep in. I feel like once they post it, then it's real.
Oh, most definitely, man.
We got these smaller outlets saying like, they're gonna fight this day. How do you know?
Once we have a Fight Hype, you already know what time it is. Because you already know who Floyd go to. We go to Fight Hype.
That's who we go to. So it's like Fight Hype, ES News, or Showtime themselves.
All right, I got to ask you this. with that being said, the fight does happen. Not let's say not even this year. Let's say but it does eventually. The fight happens. Many called you Earl Spence 2.0, man. Would you like to get in camp with Earl to get him ready for that Terrence Crawford fight?
Definitely. That's my favorite fight. I model everything I do after. I was actually grateful enough and thankful enough to meet up with him prior to my fight. He was telling me a lot of things, telling me things that he's seen and a few clips that he's seen me fight, and just giving me tips on being a young fighter. So I was definitely thankful for that. After the fight, he told me I look good. He said I look real impressive. So I like a seasoned pro, even though I had only 4 fights. So
man, how you feel when he said that, big dog?
Man, I feel like, man, shit. It felt like LeBron, me, and Michael Jordan, shit, So it's crazy. I was real thankful for the whole situation. I had to
Man, let me ask you, man. Talk about your experience so far on Mayweather Promotions and how it's been for you, man.
It's been great. Anything I've asked for, whether it be like smaller combinations or in rare cases, bigger things, they always oblige, no questions asked. I haven't had any problems. So I'm real thankful for the opportunity that they gave me in March of last year. So, yeah, now it's like, whenever they say it's time to go, I go.
Now that the fans asked me to ask you this, man. When next time you gonna be out there and watch on the court, man?
Man, I'm waiting for them to let us know. We weren't put on the schedule this week. I think they might have slipped us in on the schedule on the Saturday game. I'm waiting for them to lock us in. But we definitely gonna be back next week for sure. Kurt was telling me, he said, man, after that comedy show you put on last week, I think we might have to get y'all an 8 o'clock game.
I said, they trying to move you to prime time?
That's what I said. I said, man.
I
said, slow down, Kurt.
Man, they throwing alley-oops and everything at that prime time, man.
Prime time, we might gotta play a real good team, man. I'll be cool with another 6 o'clock game till I feel like we get that chemistry and all that. So.
Hey man, was Rob still messing with you after the game, man?
Yeah, he said, you look petrified. He said, you look petrified. I said, man, shit. I'm just
now, can we get both of the brothers in the backcourt? You and Rob together?
I don't like Rob in the backcourt, man. I like him down bottom.
Oh yeah, definitely. I forgot about that. Yeah, he tall, man. He need to be down in that box.
I like him down bottom, man, but in that backcourt, I don't think.
Man, that ball was a little slippery for you last week, man. I saw you trying to handle that rock.
Man, I don't know what it was, man. Everybody say what they're going to do till they get out there in the real game. Of course, people don't ran plenty of 5-on-5s over court, but you get out there in the real game with you playing under the whistle, it's way different. I feel like after the first half, I got the jitters out of it. It's like, all right, you out here. It was more of a like, all right, now you just play ball. So I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like I got the ball denied the whole game. Like they was denying me the ball, like I was lethal. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna chill. And when I did get the ball, I was like, all right, shoot.
And you made that 3, dog.
Yeah, I was about to say, I only put up 2 shots the whole
You was
game.
50-50. You was 50-50.
Yeah, I put up 2 shots the whole game, so it's like, ain't too much you can do off of 2 shots.
And for those that don't know, man, you're a gamer also as well. I see Shakur and them be on the Call of Duty also as well. Have you had a chance?
They're not me.
Now, have y'all played each other?
No, not Call of Duty. We played 2K years back, but Call of Duty, they're not me. It's plenty fighters, plenty other guys. I actually play with other professional gamers that do this for a living.
Oh, you play the gamer.
I play for real.
So you must got some skills.
I just let these guys know. I know the best guy out of all like the athletes I played with so far. It got to be Big Hunter. Big Hunter in Michigan, man. I think what he going into his junior year. He was an All-American last year. Everybody thought they were going to enter in the draft after this good year he had. I think they made it to the Elite 8. They lost to the Elite 8 in the March Madness tournament. But he nice. Like, he really get down on that game. So there's a lot of other guys I play with that's nice too, but that's the best one.
One of the things that you had did about a couple of weeks ago was calling all athletes to stand with Ukraine. How are things going with that campaign and the hidden move right now?
It's going good. I've had a few fighters reach out to me like, yeah, I'm definitely down to support. Just let me know what I got to do. I had a few like athletes, like a couple of my friends or good colleagues I have that are in the NFL. They're like, I'll definitely donate a pair of my game worn gloves or jersey, or shit, I'll even buy a few pair of gloves. So it's like, anything you can do to help, even if it's the littlest thing, everything counts. They're in a crisis right now, so they can use all the help they get.
Hey, big dog, I truly appreciate your time as always, man.
I appreciate you.
All right, man, there you have it. Jalil Major Hackett, Mayweather Promotions, on the ropes. We out.